King Kong in the trunk.
I'm back. Rhodes rants on Star Wars, particularly Deborah Chow. And she talks all things Star Wars in this. She's got some really cool things to say in regards to Obi Wan and her apprenticeship under Favreau and Filoni. Good stuff. Yeah. Let's do it. The third episode of Mandalorian has provoked interesting reaction as arguably the most Star Wars-y episode yet, getting people excited about Chow's next job, helming every episode of the Obi Wan Kenobi TV series. The 6-episode series will be set 8 years after Revenge of the Sith, as things have been complicated for both the galaxy and Kenobi. Speaking with the New York Times in wake of the Mandalorian episode, the helmer discussed what she learned from showrunners Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, going into the next series, and how tackling a whole limited series interests her far more than doing a film. Quote, one of the biggest benefits is that I just spent the last year in the Star Wars universe. I had great mentors coming in under Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Absorbing that, I feel, was the best training I could have had for the next one. So much of it is just feeling it and understanding it on an intellectual level to know what's right and what's wrong with it. And there's so much knowledge. Every prop, every costume is important. Every detail really matters. Rian Johnson. There is so much going on between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope that hasn't been explored. The idea to be able to go into a character journey, plus the politics and all the vastness of the Empire and what's going on, is exciting. Just because it feels like a proper period of history, and sometimes that is hard to do in 2 hours. Sometimes with 2-hour movies, there's always an imperative for action and the plot to move particularly fast and quickly, to go from one action sequence to another. And there are so many more aspects of storytelling. Rian Johnson, J.J. Abrams, that I find interesting. Hassan Amini, Drive, and The Alienist is writing the series with Chow, by the way. The Alienist is a very good show. Coming off that great episode with that ending and all the Mandalorians showing up, this is the way. So she breathed in everything that Filoni and Favreau worked with her on. She worked with them for a year for 2 episodes. Episode 7. You guys watch episode 7, Kenobi. We're calling it right here. Episode 7, Obi-Wan. That's where the crossover is going to happen with the flashback. I think. That's my call right now. But she gets it. Favreau and Filoni get it. I like this, okay? My guy, Thor Skywalker, has put a poll up on The Mandalorian, and he does these really interesting polls, and then he does videos off the polls. And The Mandalorian is overwhelmingly pretty happy among people that are watching it. It seemed like it was something like 85% of the people are at least pretty excited about what they've seen, or more, all the way up to lost their shit, right? So I can't wait to see episode 7. Deborah Chow seems like a great director. I know she's got a big resume. For episode TV, it is impressive. Better Call Saul is on there. Unlike Rian Johnson in his 2 episodes of Breaking Frickin' Bad, she has got a laundry list of shows that she worked on, and it came out in the episode. You could feel her experience bleed through into that episode. She soaks it up. Impressive. Most impressive. You tell me what you think. Are you fired up for Obi-Wan, knowing this lady is behind it, that just directed this great episode of The Mandalorian? And after hearing her comments about digesting the story, and by the way, when she says politics, she means galactic politics that was going down during that time period. The rebellion, the empire. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good show. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.